my 08 MTD Yard Machines 24 horsepower tractor. It's going to be going away till the springtime today, so what I'm going to do is winterize it for the winter time. So I'm going to start off by giving it a good wash and degreasing. Then I'm going to check the tire pressure. I'm going to change the oil and the oil filter. It has a spin-on oil filter. And I usually put a 10W40 Quaker State in it, so I'm going to change the oil and filter. And of course you don't want all these leaves and whatnot sitting on it all winter time. So I'm going to get that all cleaned up. And once it's in the barn, I'll clean the battery terminals, remove the battery, and I'll put that in dry warm storage for the winter time. First things first is let's give it a little rinse. Just trying to get most of the larger grime and debris off of it and leaves. So make sure you get underneath really good. And again, I'm doing this, my motor's not hot. You don't want to do it with a hot motor. And let's go to the other side. Clean it is purple power, and I went to a 1:3 ratio with water, and I just put it into a empty Armor All wheel cleaner container. So I'm just going to spray the tractor down with the cleaner. Get in around the motor because I am leaking a little bit of oil. I like to do all the rims, pretty much everything that I can get to. Even underneath under the mower deck. Around the motor. Again, the motor is cool to the touch. And what I'll do is I'll let this sit for a couple minutes inside around the hood too, because you get a little bit of debris and dirt and whatnot from mowing. Again, I mow a couple lawns with this tractor once a week, so it does get a lot of hours. Alright, so I'm going to wait about 5 minutes, and then I'll get out the brush and give her a little cleaning and a good rinse. Alright, so I'm going to clean off the degreaser. It's been sitting on for about 10 minutes. Once I spray this off, I'm going to use a Mother's California Gold car wash soap. And I'll give it a good wash with that, give it a little added protection. Sorry for the sunlight. And this degreaser works really, really good. I find with this you can actually spray it on and give it a little agitation with a brush and spray it off. It'll take the grease and grime off. However, after that I like to give it a good wash with some actual water soap. Make sure to spray under the hood because we had sprayed some degreaser on there. So I'm just going to go around, make sure I get all the degreaser off, and then we'll get and rinsed. So next thing I'm going to do is grease the front spindles. And I usually grease these a couple times a year, so there should be lots of grease in them. So I'm going to do both sides. And then there's also a grease point on the front of the rim. What I'm going to do is change the oil filter. I have a CarQuest R85348 filter. That's your oil filter I'm going to be removing. And I'm going to install a new oil filter and change the oil. I'm at a Quaker state, so I have some Motormaster 10W30. And to drain the oil, it's on the other side. There's your drain plug, so I'll drain the oil and change the filter and let it run for a little bit. Again, I had the tractor running for about 2 or 3 minutes just to warm it up a little bit before I change the oil. The old oil filter, so I'll just make sure it's nice and clean where the spin-off filter goes. And there's the old oil filter, and what I typically do is I'll put some oil in the oil filter, and you want to make sure there's a little bit of oil around the gasket of the filter. And then I'll screw it on. Oil. Next step, I've put new oil in. Just checking the level. And as you can see, it's right on the lower line. So I'm going to let it run for a minute because I know that just letting it run for a minute, and then I'll check the oil again. A little recap on what I've done. I've washed it. I've greased the front spindles and the front wheel bearings. And I've changed the oil and filter. Ready to go. It's got an oil and filter change. It's been washed and degreased. I've greased all the front end on it, and what I'll have to do next after it's in the burn is I'll remove the battery. Again, I'll let it sit outside for a bit and give it a quick chamois and let it dry off before it goes in the burn. And if we get a nice day, I'll probably roll it out of the barn and give it a little coat of wax and armor all the tires and all the rubber on the tractor. Anyways guys, just a short video on what I do before I put my tractor away for the winter time. If you like my channel, you may want to consider subscribing, and keep an eye out. I'll be doing lots of videos with my Ford 8N farm tractor this winter, plowing hopefully some heavy snow. Thanks for watching, guys. End of the video. Little bonus footage. This is what I'll be using this winter instead of my little lawn tractor for plowing. Just keep an eye out on the channel for hopefully lots of great plowing videos with my 1952 Ford 8N. See you folks.